Before we get into watching this very entertaining video by NoNat1s, gotta give a shout out to our sponsor, Stibble's Codex of Companions, a book filled with creatures, pets, companions, and you can get it right now. Look at it. It's in my hands for real. Go check it out. It was written by the Runesmith and produced by the guys that made Grimhollow. It's really, really good too. I actually got to read it, so... Okay, here's the video. So I don't know why it took me so long to finally watch this video. NoNat1s made a video about me, which is a video called Building XP to Level 3 as a Pathfinder character, and he had tweeted about it when he uploaded it, and then I messaged him and I was like, hey, I'll watch that video at some point, and then I never did. So that's what we're gonna do today is I actually found it again because I was like, oh yeah, I should watch that video. I felt really bad. And I got about like 30 seconds in and I was like, you know what? I'm having a lot of genuine reactions to this because this is really did your research here, NoNat. So you know what? Here we go. We're gonna watch NoNat's Building XP to Level 3 as a Pathfinder character. Here we go.
XP to Level 3 is a lot of things. He's funny. He's charismatic.
Oh.
He's...
Yeah.
This is you.
really good at screaming. But one thing he is not is a Pathfinder character. Until today. Welcome to...
I also don't play Pathfinder very much, so I'm also not playing Pathfinder. But I'm also not a Pathfinder character. But I appreciate the kind words at the beginning, NoNat. Thanks.
Pathfinder Conversion, where we take things that are not Pathfinder and make them Pathfinder. My name is NoNat, and today we'll be making the lovable Lord of the Rings fan,
Viggo Mortensen broke his toe when he kicked that helmet.
Jacob, into a playable Pathfinder character or an NPC you can use in your games.
Oh god.
From G Fuel to Fireballs, Jacob has a lot going for him, but let's start with the basics. We'll follow the ABCs of character creation: ancestry, background, and class. Now let me just lay something down real quick. I could easily say, he's a human bard, done!
Done. Easily done. Every YouTuber is human bard, confirmed.
That's too simple. And here in these videos, we don't do simple. Now with that being said, I'm going to instantly contradict myself because Jacob is clearly a human. I mean, look at him in every video he shows up in.
Oh,
from his hair,
shoot.
to his eyes, to his ears, everything about him screams human. Even when he's playing different
How did you know? How could you find out?
characters on screen, they're still humans. On top of that,
That's also
humans in
true.
Pathfinder are well known for their diversity and versatility, and Jacob has shown a number of times over the years of his content creation career that he's able to improvise, adapt, and overcome whenever he needs to. With all of that in mind, Jacob is a human, but don't be fooled, for he is far more than he appears to be. Take a look at him over the past 3 years.
Oh, that's old.
What do you notice?
How?
His hair.
I was gonna say how fat I've gotten.
It's constantly changing in sudden and chaotic ways. The color never remaining the same for
My hair is where I get all of my power.
more than a few months at a time. So while Jacob may be a human, he has the Ganzi versatile heritage to represent his internal inherent chaotic tendencies.
What?
We're also going to be giving him the Creative Prodigy Ancestry feat from the Ganzi to give him proficiency in deception, performance, and art lore like the theater kid he clearly is.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a theater kid, that
Okay, Pathfinder's cool. You're doing a lot of good research. You're getting a good read on me, NoNat.
makes our choice of background incredibly simple. He's an entertainer. Whether it's performing musicals in a high school auditorium or singing songs about clerics...
How did you know about when I performed songs in a high school auditorium? Huh? Huh? How did you know about my theater kid background? How did you know, NoNat? Pledge my soul and spirit all for you.
Jacob has always been entertaining people, making this an obvious choice. And now for the big one, the class. I'm sure there are tons of you out there screaming, Bard! Bard! No, Wizard! Wizard! Or
Bard wizard. A wizard bard. A bizzard. Or a ward.
maybe you're that weird guy screaming Monk. But let me talk this through before I reveal the final choice. Like I've said, Jacob is multifaceted. You can never quite predict what he's going to do next.
I'm multi-class into every class. That's my guess. No, I can't. No. It's a terrible idea.
One day he is reviewing Homebrew, the next he's showing his parents D&D monsters, and then the next he releases a comedy skit about Lord of the Rings. He's completely—
You know, Nonat, you're one of the few people to actually, like, comment on the fact that I do this. Because, the fact that I upload a different type of video all the time is, like, my main channel strat. It's a very accurate observation, is all I'm saying.
unpredictable, but at the same time, he's trustworthy, and that's due to his undisputable charisma.
Aw.
The dude could talk about garlic bread and people would listen. And he has! So it only makes sense that a charismatic skill monkey like Jacob would be a rogue. Yeah, I hear you. Put your pitchforks down.
I completely agree with you, actually. For other reasons, but we'll get to it.
Let me explain. First off, he's specifically a scoundrel rogue. Charisma as a key ability score just makes sense, and the proficiency in diplomacy represents his ability to communicate in relatable and memeable ways. The upgraded feint action even makes sense in the context of misdirection in comedy scenes. Jacob's comedy works so well because it's unorthodox and unexpected.
Oh my god, dude! Did you like find files on me? You would know me better than some of my like close friends. Holy crap! I was gonna say that's exactly it.
Funniest joke is usually the one you didn't see coming.
Oh. Very nice.
You can even defend sneak attack with what I said already. You never know what his next video is going to be. It could be a guide, it could be a skit, or it could even be an opinion piece. This makes each video patch an extra punch of surprise when it releases, and you find out exactly what you're in for.
Big brain.
A new video! Good one. As for what level Jacob might be, I'm gonna go with level 8.
That's good.
With master proficiency in perception, he's able to keep an eye on things and gauge what is or isn't doing well.
So I think you're saying like the awareness, the attention to detail is that with like what I'm working with, like me just being a person, I'm awful with my awareness and attention to detail. I need to find a fork. I will not be able to find a fork in my house. But if I'm like in D&D or if I'm editing, I have like such a huge attention to detail.
This is a must-have skill for any successful entertainer. Some key feats of his will absolutely be minor magic and magical trickster. How else do you think he does all these fancy effects in his videos? One of the most key feats for Jacob, however, is definitely gang up. He often uses his friend Colton and wife Spencer, congratulations by the way, in his videos as additional actors or even as support, and the entire crew over on Arcane Arcade is effectively his adventuring party.
Dang,
with all of these people.
Dang, nobody mentions Arcane Arcade ever. They're just like, oh yeah, that's that other thing that you do. I do more Arcane Arcade than I do XP to level 3. I spend more time on that channel than I do my main one. So yeah, my friends are my power.
Behind him, he's even better at what he's already good at.
Oh, thanks.
And the new podcast they just released, the Arcane Lounge, fits too, because Gang Up only requires one ally to function, and Spencer is with him on every episode.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Arcane Arcade, once you're done watching and liking and subscribing to this video, absolutely go and check them out.
Thanks,
they have
man.
live plays, they have the newly released Arcane Lounge podcast.
Dude.
I mean, it's like 2 months old, so not that new. But it's all great content, and it's clear they work really hard on it and they're truly passionate about it, so definitely go support them.
Thank you.
Now let's wrap up the elephant in the room. If you've watched XP to Level 3's comedy skits, especially his more recent ones, you'll notice there's multiple Jacobs in the video. From the Wizard, to Jacob Mercer, to the Rogue, to a plethora of other unnamed characters. How do we explain
This guy, the guy in the hat, and the long hair, that's Long Jacob Johnson. That's his name.
all of these different Jacobs? Well, we could take the easy way out and say, Jacob's a rogue. His deception skill is probably through the roof, and he knows his way around a disguise kit. But it's so much more. No matter how good you are with a disguise kit, you can't multiply yourself with them, and we've seen up to 5 Jacobs on screen at the same time. So what's the deal, Jacob? Well, it's obvious once you sit down and think about it. Jacob is only one person, but for some of his videos, he needs multiple bodies, and Colton and Spencer aren't always available. So how do you get these additional bodies to help you accomplish your goal? Well, it's simple. You spend 1 feat on the Ritualist dedication.
You got me! Damn it! You got me, No Nat.
This feat not only grants you 2 uncommon rituals, but you also get a permanent +2 bonus whenever you perform these rituals. Upon taking the dedication, Jacob picks his 2 rituals, but he only needs 1, the Abyssal Pact.
Whoa.
This is a ritual that can be performed solo with no secondary casters, and upon a critical success, summons a demon up to twice the ritual's spell level to obey your command.
I swear to God, the wizard is not even me. He has his own YouTube account. He's a different dude. I don't know where he came from. We just started filming him and it worked out and published it on the channel, but he's a menace. It's been really great ever since he's been gone. So I'm glad you're finally bringing this to light. Thank you, No Nat.
As a rogue, his skill is easily high enough, and with the +2 from the dedication, critically succeeding the Abyssal Pact is no difficulty.
Whoa.
And Jacob summons 1 demon up to level 8. The Succubus. Because of his critical success, the Succubus is more than willing to assist Jacob in making his videos. And Succubi have the Change Shape ability, allowing them to transform into any small or medium humanoid. They use this feature to transform into exact duplicates of Jacob. But it doesn't stop there. If you're unaware, Succubi can also perform the Abyssal Pact ritual. So,
Whoa.
side by side, Jacob and the Succubus both perform an additional Abyssal Pact ritual to summon up 2 more Succubi to do their bidding.
We might have to stop the video here because this is all false. This is all completely not real. Do not believe any of these words that No Nat is saying. This is just videos just for fun, of course. It's just not true. It's not true.
So, side by side, Jacob and the Succubus both perform an additional Abyssal Pact ritual to summon up 2 more Succubi to do their bidding. With each of them taking on the form of a different Jacob, all he needs to do is turn on the camera and let it roll, and their demonic magic entrances the viewers, causing longer periods of watch time and higher view counts. I'm telling you all of this as a warning. Beware. Do not trust Jacob. He is a corrupt, diabolical genius using devils to do his dirty work, and he will use them to ensnare you and steal your...
I will not confirm or deny these accusations. Yeah, no. No, there's nothing, no demons, no succubi, nothing like that. Spencer certainly isn't a succubi of any kind of means who can clone other versions of me.
And that's XP to level 3. A level 8 rogue with the Ritualist archetype. Here is the character sheet coming up on screen, and it'll be linked down below if you want to download it and include him.
Occultism? What's occultism? Oh my god, this stat array. I love it so much. I like it's so accurate too. A +18 to performance and then a +0 to athletics.
Game. While you're down there, let me know what I did right or what I did wrong. In fact,
you did it all right, No Nat. You did it all right. Maybe the only thing you did wrong was that my wisdom is a 14. My wisdom is definitely has to be like an 8. I'm real dumb. You know what? I have to completely agree with you. The fact that I am a rogue is even accurate to 5th edition D&D as well. Amazing analysis. I would just like to say, No Nat. This was really great, and you certainly did your research. And sometimes when people try to assess who I am, they don't really get a good grasp of the type of person I really am. And you were able to do it. I try to keep a good veil in front of the true Jacob, and you have pulled back that veil. So I'd just like to say, the succubi are coming for you. You better be ready. Keep one eye open. Sure to go check out No Nat 1's channel. He's got a lot of really cool videos about Pathfinder, tips and tricks, and lots of fun videos like this. So go check him out and smash that subscribe button. I have never, ever asked anybody to subscribe to this channel ever, and the first time I'm doing it is to No Nats.